I did salon laser hair removal years ago, and nothing could have fully prepared me for how painful it actually was. I remember walking out of my first appointment thinking, I have to come back for multiple sessions of this. Not to mention, I did it for my bikini area, so I was in a really vulnerable position for quite a while. Plus, the price tag, it's really expensive. I mean, it did work, but you have to also maintain it in order to keep your results. And I ended up slacking off over the years, and so some things did grow back. So when I found out years later I could do IPL hair removal at home without appointments, pain, or the big price tag, I was in, and it's been the best switch. So today I'm showing you how it's worked for me, tips to get the best results, and how my favorite device, which I've shared with you several times before, the ULike Air 10 operates, and why it's a total game changer if you want pain-free hair removal. Big thank you to ULike for sponsoring today's video, and let's go ahead and get into it. IPL does not work the same for everyone, so we need to talk about what it is and who it works best for and who it doesn't. So IPL stands for intense pulsed light. Basically, when the light flashes, it targets the melanin within the hair follicle without damaging the skin around it. And any IPL device, whether it's in clinic or at home, works best on people with light skin and dark hair because the light requires contrast in order to effectively target the hair follicle. It's just the way the technology in general works. So if you have dark skin and dark hair, or light skin and light blonde, blonde, or gray hair, for example, it's not going to be as effective. I can't use IPL on my legs because I have light medium skin and blonde hair there, but on areas like my underarms and my bikini area where I have light medium skin and brown hair, I can use it just fine. Let me back up a quick second to when I had professional laser hair removal down on my bikini area. So I was really prone to getting irritation and razor burn there, and I knew laser hair removal could help with that. But wow, painful doesn't even begin to describe it. There's sort of a sharp, burning rubber band snapping sensation that happens over and over the entire time. I sort of left that first appointment in shock and looked at how many sessions I had remaining. I mean, I'd already paid for them, so I just had to suck it up. And I did, but I dreaded every single one. Thankfully, we can now do this safely and effectively in the privacy and comfort of our own homes. And for me, it's kind of been the sweet spot. It's convenient. I can do it anywhere in my house. It's affordable in the long run. The results last, and it's painless. So let's talk about the pain-free feature, which to me is a big deal with this Air 10 device. It has this sapphire ice cooling technology, which is such a standout feature to me. It keeps the Air 10 at a constant 65 degrees, so it doesn't hurt at all. Instead of a snapping, burning pop sensation, it's a pleasure to use, and it's painless, yet it's highly effective even on stubborn hairs. That's probably my favorite feature because I just love having a device that doesn't hurt. I've used other at-home devices, and this one is by far the most comfortable that I've used, which is why it's remained in my life and others haven't. There are other standout features to this device that I'll get into in a second, but I want to get into how to use this first. The ULike Air 10 comes with the device, cord, and these cool foldable protective glasses, and even a little razor in case you don't have one handy, because the area being treated must be smooth and hair-free from shaving. You always want to shave immediately before, or at a minimum the day before you use your Air 10, because if hair remains above the surface of the skin, your device may actually target that visible hair instead of the root beneath your skin. And you don't want to wax or pluck because that will remove the entire hair follicle, leaving the device with nothing at all to target. Your skin should always be clean and dry, no lotion, no deodorant, nothing at all. It's incredibly easy to use. Now, even though there is built-in UV protection, you always want to pop on those cool protective glasses. The cord it comes with is nice and long, making it easy to use pretty much anywhere. After you plug it in, press the power button, and you're going to select between one of 4 modes. The default setting is fast mode, which is a lower intensity. You can use this mode for your patch tests, which you always want to do for the first time on any new area you're treating. And if you don't have any adverse reactions after 6 hours, you can then proceed with your first session. I also like this mode for maintenance and touch-ups. And if you press it again, this switches to normal mode, which is good for fine to medium hair, and this delivers single pulses of light energy. Another press of the button goes into high mode, which has more intense pulses for thicker, coarser hair. And the SHR button on the side is has SHR mode, which is good for larger areas or areas with stubborn hair. This delivers 4 consecutive flashes and high energy output for maximum effectiveness. This is a great mode for your bikini area and your underarms. This is the mode I use. Now, if you long press the flash button, you go into auto glide mode. This is great for larger areas of the body like your legs, so you don't have to keep pressing a button. It automatically flashes as you're gliding the device over your skin, so it's just a smoother, faster process. And to go back to manual mode, you just long press the button again. So in addition to the sapphire ice cooling technology we already talked about, there are some other really nice features to this device I don't think a lot of people are aware of, but I think they're pretty noteworthy. So the first is this built-in skin sensor that automatically adjusts its intensity based on your skin tone to prevent burns. I think that's a great safety feature. They also designed the sensor area so that it sits flush to your skin to give you the most effective contact angle for hair removal. It senses if it's sitting flush to your skin, and it won't fire if it's not. And instead of one pulse lamp like most other devices, it has 2, so you get double the coverage with just one pass. It also has a 40% faster flash. Since the size and speed of the flash cover larger areas of the body faster, you can keep this moving, making it take less time to cover larger areas like your legs. And this may sound kind of silly, but it's not heavy or bulky. It's very comfortable and ergonomic to hold, so it's easier to reach awkward and hard to reach areas of your body. You know, those little everyday things can make all the difference. So I was really surprised at how quickly my hair growth slowed under my arms. I noticed a difference within a couple of weeks, and I was not expecting that based on my past experience with another at-home device that was more painful and didn't give me the results I was looking for. We've already discussed the pain-free aspect. This gives me zero irritation, no discoloration, just smooth skin without constantly having to shave and dealing with bumps and razor burn. You don't have to do IPL daily, but as with any at-home device, you do have to be consistent with it. If you're not, it is not going to work for you. My tip for being consistent is to put the device where you will see it the night before you're going to use it. I usually set mine out on my bathroom counter near my sink the night before I'm going to use it so that I don't accidentally proceed with my regular routine that day and put on my lotion or deodorant. It's easy to integrate into my routine if I set it out the night before and it's there in front of me the day I'm going to use it. Consistency is important with any at-home device, but it's extra important here to ensure that each hair follicle is treated at least once during its active growth phase. ULike recommends a 12-week cycle that consists of using the Air 10 3 times a week for the first 4 weeks and then moving to touch-ups every couple of weeks for the remaining 8 weeks. Most people do see reductions within the first 4 weeks, but sticking to the full 12 weeks, even if you do see results early on, is what's going to give you long-lasting results. And then after that, you can just pull it up on occasion for a touch-up here and there. I've tried other IPL treatments and devices before. They may have worked, but this is the most comfortable, effective, and fastest device I've used so far. And ULike is so confident that you will love it that they have a 90-day return or exchange window, and they gave me a code for you, which is linked in my description box below. This is my device of choice, which is why it keeps showing up on my channel. If you've been considering IPL at home, I highly recommend checking out the Air 10. It's seriously made at-home hair removal so much easier.